So Mule Kick had its tiers revealed, showing that it's combined with a perk similar to what they did with Tombstone and Who's Who. You also have it that a Modern Warfare bundle just dropped that no one was asking for, and not gonna lie, not the worst thing in the world. And lastly, we've got some good news and some bad news in regards to the fight against hackers in Call of Duty. Let's do this. So how is it going? Dank Division, Dank Dan here, and we're going to open things up right away talking about Mule Kick. Yeah, that's right, a fan favorite perk that so many people have been looking into, and they've all been curious, and so have I, what were going to be the 5 tiers. So of course at the base of the perk you have it that you get just the normal version, carry 3 weapons, nice and simple. But what makes this interesting is the upgrades. For the first tier, you have it that you get the upgrade of every time you go to the bench with your salvage, you get 2 equipment pieces for the price of 1, which pretty much means double the grenades, double the decoys, and yes, double the monkey bombs, making this first skill upgrade an incredible start to Mule Kick's advancement path. Now this is something that I kind of hinted at when I was talking to a couple of buddies, was alright, we know how Tombstone and Who's Who was mixed together. This is a mix of 3 perks, and this is a case in point. So tier 2, all enemies having a small chance to drop ammo, which, I mean, they already have a chance to drop ammo in Outbreak, but this wasn't the case for round-based zombies, so that's a nice little twist. But this is a take on Vulture's Aid from Black Ops 2, which pretty much acted as the equivalent of Scavenger, so it's nice to see that Vulture's Aid is going to have a nice little way of being thrown back in. Speaking of using an old perk back in the game, you have it that they're going to be throwing us at tier 3, stowed weapons will slowly refill ammo from its stock, and that is actually, of all games for that to come from, that's Black Ops 4. That's Bandolier Bandit, where that's the exact same thing for the modifier, where it's refill your stowed ammo weapons from the ammo stock over time. And not gonna lie, that's actually kind of cool that they're throwing that in as something that you can actually enjoy. So at tier 4, you have it that you have a 25% chance to keep non-retrievable equipment when used. So you remember when those double monkey bombs you just crafted and you kind of enjoyed having in tier upgrade 1? You now have a chance to keep one of them or any other equipment outside of the Tomahawk and C4 after its use. This might be incredibly helpful when it comes to the new LT-53 Casimir grenade, which works wonders on Mauer Tote. Now the final tier is the exact same variation modifier that came from Black Ops 4, and at tier 5 you have it that your 3rd primary weapon is recovered when repurchasing Mule Kick. So normally when you use Mule Kick, and this also goes to back in the day, your 3rd weapon is lost with it. Once you went down, it's gone, it's history. That went for Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and I believe Black Ops 3. But with Black Ops 4, you had the option of having it that you could have it that whenever you bought Mule Kick again, you would get your weapon back. So it's nice to see that they're taking aspects of Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 2 by adding Bandolier Bandit as a variation of one of the tiers in this, as well as having a variation of Vulture's Aid being thrown in at tier 2. Would love to hear what you guys think of this perk. How quickly do you plan on leveling up Mule Kick? Is this going to be your favorite perk? Or better yet, I want to hear how you guys want to run the perks in order from best, like the first one you have to buy, right down to the ones that you don't give a flying you-know-what about. So, without further ado, let's talk about the bundle that none of us asked for, none of us saw coming, but it's kind of intriguing. So, how many of you like me had no idea this bundle was coming out today? No, I mean seriously. They just dropped this out of the fucking blue. Just the Sparks Frostbite bundle. Meaning, the only bundle that I believe is left is soap. Which, kind of a curious question of when someone going to, drop the soap. But, for 2,400 COD points, and you guys can tell me if this is even worth it, you get the Sparks High Altitude skin, which kind of stands out, but overall is definitely a decent look, at least for the skin. You also get the Midnight Sun AS Val with the SPR 10 round mags that used to be able to shoot through the wall. You can tell me if it's worth it. I mean, the Ice Tracer rounds, the Dismemberment might make it worth it, but I probably wouldn't recommend using the 10 round mag. You also get a variation of the M4A1 called the K2, which pretty much turns into an SMG. So I'm kind of curious. That doesn't sound that bad. You also get the oh god, forget trying to pronounce that one. Pretty much a new epic watch. You get the Chin's Trap Epic Charm, which, oh, look at the cute little penguin. You get the Gone Cold sticker, which, not too bad. You get the Descender Epic calling card, the Alpine emblem, the Cold Snap spray, and last, you get the Dirt Nap Sparks quip. So, for 2,400 COD points, we pretty much have it that this bundle just dropped out of nowhere. No one saw it coming. No one asked for it. Had it dropped in Modern Warfare's lineup, probably would have done better, but you know what? So be it. I'll let you guys decide if you actually want this. But we're now going to move on to more important matters, and that would be the big issue that we're facing right now, and that's hacking. So while this is not the greatest win in history, I'm sure a lot of you were seeing this. That's pretty much been advertised for over the last week. The Warzone Console Hacks. That could pretty much work on any game, anywhere, at any time. And we're being promoted all over the place, and console players were immediately going, if it comes to consoles and there's no way to avoid it via crossplay, and I mean a lot of you are immediately thinking of Cronus Zen, but this would have been worse. Well, we have some good news. The Warzone console hacks that have been advertised are no longer in development after the company received multiple notices from Activision pretty much saying, yeah, we'll sue your ass, cease, desist, fuck off. So while we still have a major problem and a lot of people are asking for a better anti-cheat system, at least we can know that the cheats that we saw on screen those last couple of times are not coming to console. That doesn't mean that we're not going to continue to see hackers and sweats and shit, but we can at least chalk that off as something. Among other things, a lot of you have noticed that if you were playing Cranked Mosh Pit, there was this wonderful little thing if you got 30 kills in a row without dying. You got a nuke. Well, by popular demand, the nuke is going to be added across the board in multiplayer. That means any game mode, whether it be hardcore, whether it be core, whether it be one of the special modes that is always going around pretty much 24/7. That's all going to be available. But there is one snag that pisses a lot of people off. Unlike Modern Warfare and every single game that has come before it, the nuke will not, and I have to put an emphasis on this, will not end the match. Now, a lot of people are kind of sitting there going, really? It's not going to end the match? So what are we supposed to do? You get killed, and then you continue playing the match. They could, and I know they're not going to, they could pull a ghost and have it that the map is pretty much destroyed, and you have all this rubble and the map changes, and you have people fighting over it. but I highly doubt that they're going to do that. So the last major thing that we can discuss is the fact that we are going to be getting double XP this coming weekend, and boy oh boy am I looking forward to that. It's going to be double XP, double weapons XP starting July 16th at 10 a.m. Pacific time all the way to July 19th, 10 a.m. Pacific time. So that's pretty much all I've got for you guys. Now, it's just a matter of the countdown for the update, for the new mode, for Mauer der Toten's Easter egg, for all the good stuff coming for Season 4 Reloaded. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below what are you looking forward to most this week. What do you think of the Mule Kick tiers? How do you plan to level up when double XP rolls around? And of course, click that subscribe button, and remember, you guys are the meta. And this is Dank Dan, signing off.
Get them to hit that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers.
15.
What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.